Hi guys, this is Nesrin Brekeisen. If you guys new here, I'm licensed medical esthetician over 10 years and former actress in Turkey. Today I would like to answer some questions I received recently. One of them is super important subject. My dear friend Ece asked about retinols. I know it is super confusing because there's so many different variety of in the market, and also there is lots of different stories about those products and how they work, and it is controversial. All of them is controversial each other. So let's talk about the facts about retinols today. Retinols and retinolate and retinoic acid, what they do, and retinol palmolate. So let's talk about this a little bit. So it is very important, critical to understand how it works. First of all, the end product is what our skin utilizes is the retinoic acid. So why we are not putting our skin directly to retinoic acid? We can't, because that is very not stabilized. It is dangerous. So we don't do that. We want something to convert to the retinoic acid under the skin. The study shows between those forms, only form to turn to the retinoic acid under the skin is retinolite. So if it's correct, you're gonna say, well, I'm using this, why I having this smoothing fine lines, or removing the pigmentation, or cell turnover or hydration, or whatever I'm getting, why I'm getting those. So the reason why you are getting the collagen 1 and collagen 3 in the skin, because of the wound signal. Your skin has getting wound by this product because it only sits in the epidermis, and it creates oxidation, and in 48 hours it sits there and creates oxidation and DNA damage. And over time this wound sends signal to heal the skin. So same goes with the excessive chemical peels and stuff. So when it sent the signal to produce collagen type 1 and type 3 collagen to heal the skin. But the reality is, when you stimulate this type of collagen, it only goes to heal what it's wounded. So it doesn't help your getting more collagen to the skin, which is the dermal epidermal junction of the skin, where all the manufacturing, all the anti-aging going on. So it doesn't help those, but only helps for it sits in the dermis, it creates the inflammation, those swelling make you see less fine lines, and you're like, oh, okay, it helped my fine lines, it helped my wrinkles. But what you see is actually the wound. That's what you see. So the wound is every time you use, you are damaging your DNA, and this DNA damage is cumulative. So it doesn't go away. You always have that DNA damage. But what goes away is the result. So you want more, you want to see more, or you are getting damage and you get more sun damage, you see more hyperpigmentation, and in return, so because those are sun sensitizer. And so the way it's reducing your hyperpigmentation is not because it's find the source and it's fixing it. It's nothing like that. What it does is interfering your melanocyte activity, which is, melanocyte is your cells, your poor cells telling you, hey, it is something wrong. I need to come and protect, and I need to do something about it. So that's what those cells works. But when you don't listen, instead of listening that cells, hey, what do you try to sell? What's bothering you? Instead of saying that, if you do like, oh, let me suppress you with the hydroquinone, let me suppress with the retinol products, and let me suppress with the glycolic, which is, I don't like glycolic form any acid in the skin, because the same goes for that one. It also produce collagen 1 to 3, but it doesn't give any benefits to the skin and aging process. So I would rather not use these products unless I'm using retinolate form, because retinolate, what the skin recognize, what skin storage it and use later. So it is safe to use. So unless if you don't use this one, you don't need it. Also, you said it gives you the hydration next day. It gave you hydration next day, those products. But the reason it gave you hydration, AJ, because it is cherolectic, which means it is exfoliating agent. So when you, over the night, when you remove those that dry cells, because you haven't come to facial for a while, so what it does is, you know, you are reaching your new cells. So that's why you kind of see the hydration. But over time use, as I said, it is oxidation, it is DNA damage, it is thinning the skin, not the thickening the skin, because we want to have thicker dermis. So please be careful about what you are putting on this in your skin. Don't believe everything what everybody says. And if you have any question, I'm right here.